Again, Erev Shabbos, all it is time to turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. Big thank you to our series sponsors, dear friends, men and Fishman, in memory of Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sachs, Rav Yaakov Tzvi ben David Aryeh. These short Fridays, here comes that siren. It is time to get ready for Shabbos and to turn today from Friday into Erev Shabbos. We have the chus to continue the wonderful Sefer of Efrem and Morgenstern, the new Sefer on Shabbos. So grateful to the Strauss family and others for sponsoring it. And we are learning Mahi HaHachana. We know that En Kedusha B'li Hachana. There is no holiness without preparation. And person who wants to eat on Shabbos, you have to be Toreach on Erev Shabbos. You have to make the effort. You have to plan. You have to execute. Can't simply wake up on Shabbos and find all of the food and all the table set and everything clean and everything ready to go. So what kind of hachana, what kind of preparation goes in? What is the preparation that we do? So Rabbi Shemaiah talked to us about so far 3. We're going to see a 4th. The first one was Tzarche Shabbos, B'pol Mamish. You got to shop, you got to clean, you got to set a table, you got to get ready. Number 2 was to immerse ourselves in studying the topic of Shabbos, Mesechus Shabbos, Mishnayos Shabbos, learn countless and endless Sfarim on Shabbos, listen to a podcast called Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. Person has to prepare by getting in the right mindset, prepare by study, by learning, by penetrating deep into our heart, deep into our soul, deep into our intellect, expand our horizon and understanding. What are the halachas of Shabbos? What are the hashkafas of Shabbos? What are some of the minhagim and customs of Shabbos? And number 3 was to wake ourselves up, to yoreres atzma, wake ourselves up. Often, too often, when Friday comes, the difference between Friday and Erev Shabbos. If you're living that today is Friday, Friday is, thank God it's Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Collapse, exhaustion, sleep, party, freedom, liberation, to be off. But a Yid, a Jew, doesn't say thank God it's Friday. They say thank God it's Shabbos, and they turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. It's not a day that we let down or we pass out. It's a day we build up. We conserve our energy in order to express it, to exert it, in order to experience what is the Makor HaBracha, the source of all blessing, in order to get to Tachlis Maisa Bereshis, the Tachlis, the essence, the goal, what we've been building towards, and what we want is Shabbos. And number 4, the 4th Hachana, Rav Shemaiah suggests, Lehishtadel La'asog Bo'or HaShabbos Kol HaShavua, to not only get ready for Shabbos on Friday. The key to having a meaningful and uplifting and enriching and empowering Shabbos is not only to think about Shabbos on Shabbos. It's not only to think about Shabbos on Erev Shabbos, but it is to benefit and to bask in the light of Shabbos all week long. Even during the weekday, to enter into the light of Shabbos. If Shabbos we disconnect to connect, if Shabbos our neshama is yesera, we are more aware of, invested in, nourishing our neshama. That doesn't only have to be on Friday or on Shabbos. Shabbos transforms. Shabbos has the ability to uplift. Shabbos we do sleep and we rest. Shabbos we learn and we read. Shabbos we sing and we laugh. Shabbos we hear ideas and engage in dialogue and conversation. And when we come out Motzei Shabbos, we say, how am I different because of this Shabbos? What changed me? What made me different? Shabbos we dream every week in our incredible, beautiful Shalashudas. If you live in Boca, you must come to our Shalashudas. Our singing, sometimes lights out, our Divrei Torah, our Chasidus that we share. And we always challenge in the period of Raiva de Raivin, the period of Shalashudas, which corresponds right before Hashem was determined to create the world, a time of the week in which he is more open, in which he is more sympathetic to receive our requests, in which is Ratzon Shebratzonos, Raiva de Raivin. In that moment, in that time, we not only take stock of the week that was, but we dream and we picture and we anticipate the week that will be. Who are we? What do we want to accomplish? We don't hold on to Shabbos forever. We know that Shabbos needs to come to an end, whether you end it in the regular time, Rabbeinu Tam, however long you hold on to Shabbos. But Shabbos was not meant to take up the entire week. Shabbos is meaningful because there's a chol. You need the contrast and the distinction. And we know we need to go re-enter into chol in order to enjoy and to anticipate and to long for Shabbos. So Shabbos is a time to dream and to anticipate, to look forward to prepare for, to have ambition about the week that will be. Ratzon shebretzonos, where's my ratzon? What's my will? The root of the word ratzon is ratz. Where will I run? What is my drive? What is my will? What is my ambition? What do I want to accomplish this coming week? With myself, with others, with Hashem. in my religious pursuits, in my learning, in my davening, with my family and quality time, with my health and my wellness, with my care and concern for others, professionally in my career. In the time of Raiva Derive and Shalashudis, as Shabbos is beginning to wane away, I say to myself, what are my dreams and my hopes and my ambitions? Who do I want to be? What do I want to become? How will I take the light of Shabbos and allow it to illuminate and light up my whole week? How will this past Shabbos, the conversations, the thoughts, the dreams, the rest, the laughter, what I read, how will it come with me into Shabbos? We can't just, after Shabbos, go back to the week that was and let our weeks blend together. Person has to grow. We should attempt to live that way practically. To see the hand of Hashem in every issue. And to cling to Him with all of our heart. Just like on Shabbos, by disconnecting, I connect. I can take that with me. We can create pockets of Shabbos even during the week when we put our phone on airplane mode, or when we just think and exist and be, when we disconnect or shut down in order to reconnect to what matters the most. We can experience a little piece of, a little part of, a window, a Shabbos experience even during the week. We don't have to wait. The Or HaShabbos, Orahu Ruchni, V'davar Ruchni Nimtza Tamid. The light is something spiritual, not physical. It has no limitations. And therefore, the light of Shabbos is not limited to the time period or the unit of Shabbos. Once we spark the light of Shabbos, that light can come with us. That light can be carried beyond just on Shabbos, and that light can be carried into the week. Shabbos Atzma Yeshes Gala Shel Or HaGadol. Shabbos is a time of illumination. Shabbos is a time of clarity. Shabbos is a time of Siyata Deshmaya Liknoso. We can acquire our dreams. We can acquire a relationship. We can acquire clarity. And then we have the ability to take it with us. It's not limited. It's not bound by time, space. We have to take from this past Shabbos and create some momentum, some traction, and to build up to the next Shabbos. And we have to dream. We have to dream big. And we have to make it a reality of what it's like to live with Hashem, to feel His presence not only on Shabbos, but all throughout the week. And now we'll move over. Rabbi Shemaiah discusses next Hayesod Hashlishi. The third Yesod is Lezakos LeKedushas V'Or HaShabbos Lehis Kadesh. So we talked about Hachana, number Lehis Chonein. You got to prepare and you got to get ready. Leratzos, you have to want. It has to be a drive. It has to be a longing. You have to want to connect to Shabbos. But it's not enough to want. You need the mechanics. How? Preparing. How do you prepare? In 4 ways. And now we move over to the third area. The Ratzon, the want. The Hachanos, the 4 ways in which we prepare. And Yesod Gimel, the third is Lehis Kadesh. How can we make ourselves holy? You have to be a vessel to receive the light. Shabbos is light, and when it's so light, it's so bright, it's so penetrating, it's a light that can carry us all of Shabbos, but you have to be a vessel. You have to be a vessel to receive that light. Yesod Gimel Lehis Kadesh. The third Yesod is to make ourselves holy. So how do you do that? How do you do that? That's what we'll pick up with next time, to make ourselves holy. And until that time, be happy, be healthy, and be holy. Have a wonderful and a beautiful Shabbos. Shabbos Mevorchim. It's a Shabbos of blessing, a Shabbos of renewal. It's a Shabbos of Chodesh, of bringing in that new month. It should be a Geschmack and a Gewalt and a Guten Shabbos to all. Kuvit Shabbos Kodesh. Have a great Shabbos, everybody.